This video will walk you through how to post a job on Handshake. So I'm currently logged in as an employer and I'm on my home page. From here, I can select post a job, or I can select jobs in the left-hand menu, view any active jobs that I may have, and select create new job. Either way, it'll take you to the same spot. So now we're on our new job form, and we're gonna go ahead and fill out the information about the job posting. So add in a job title. You can add an ATS or a job code to match against your applicant tracking system. This does not sync with your applicant tracking system. It merely is a way for you to put in that specific job code or ID that matches that in your applicant tracking system. If your company uses divisions, you can select your division here. And then where should students submit their applications? You can have them apply only in Handshake, where you will manage their applications and make your decisions within Handshake, or you can also have the candidates apply through an external system. Let's take a look at this option. If we click this, it's asking you for a website or applicant tracking system URL. This field is only for the URL. So for example, if you use Greenhouse, you could put that in here. For this job posting, I'm gonna actually take this link, copy paste, and put it in. Now, you could just leave it like this. However, if you would like to add additional instructions for the candidates, you can select Add Instructions for External Applications. This box is only for the instructions, so please do not put any URLs or any HTML formatting in this field, or you will get an error when you try to create the job posting. So for example, we would put instructions here. Now, when we create the job posting and the student goes to apply, it will redirect them to your external site. It will also track their application in Handshake, so you still can log into Handshake and view these applications, but they will also be directed to your external site. You can opt to display your contact information to students, either your name only, or we won't show your info at all. We never display your email address. Select the job type, if it's full-time or part-time, if this is a permanent position or temporary. Is this a work-study job? Please note that you do need to have an additional role from your schools, from your approved schools, in order to post a work-study job. If you're not sure if you have a specific role, you can always select schools in the left-hand menu, view your list of approved schools and the roles that they have given you. If you need an additional role, please reach out to that school's career services and they will be able to give that to you. Next, we're going to go on to the details. This field here is wonderful. You can copy and paste a description directly from your website and it retains all the formatting. So for example, if we pull up the job description here and we wanted to copy and paste this portion of it, it retains the formatting for us. You have to choose at least one job function. You have to put in how many students you're expecting to hire for this position. Please note that this number is not viewable by your candidates, by the students in Handshake. And it's obviously not viewable by other employers because other employers cannot see your job postings. This is just for your reference and also for the schools. You can put in whether it's paid or unpaid. It's optional if you wish to enter the actual salary. And then job location. You do need to have an actual location listed, pulled from the drop-down menu. So for example, if this was at 123 West Brown, I can't just type out this address. I have to actually physically pick it from the drop-down menu, and then we're good to go. You can add multiple locations also. If you allow remote workers, that's great. You can check that box. We do ask a couple of questions around eligibility for international students. So we ask if you would sponsor a work visa for the right candidate, and if you're willing to hire candidates that are only temporarily authorized to work for a defined period in the US. So for example, OPT or CPT. You can click on these links to learn more about work visas and OPT, CPT, and you do have to answer yes or no. For required documents, if the student is applying, in this case, at your external site, you may not want to even require a resume when they apply, because you probably are requiring that of them when they go to your external site. So save them the hassle of uploading their resume twice, and we'll just skip this. If you are only having applicants apply within Handshake, I would definitely recommend requiring a resume. Now let's move on to preferences. All students will be able to apply to all jobs in Handshake. However, you can filter, you can state, and then filter on preferences that you would like your candidates to meet. So for example, you can filter on graduation date range, you can prefer certain school years, a minimum GPA, or certain major categories. Within these categories, for example, if we select arts and design, you are shown a collection of majors within this group, and you can actually select or deselect as needed. I'm going to actually leave this blank, and then we'll go on and move to schools. So here you can add all of your approved schools that you wish to post this job to. If you have a lot and you know you want to post to all of them, I would just select Add All Schools. Or you can physically type in the first few letters of the school and have it pull right up. Once you do this, you can select if you're interested in interviewing on campus. This isn't a guarantee that you will interview on campus. It's simply letting the schools know that you're interested. You can set a global apply start date so that students aren't able to actually apply to your job until a certain time. And you can also set a global expiration date. You can also set your expiration dates individually per school. So for example here, I might have this one expire end of September, but then I might have the one at Rivendell expire November 1st. So it is possible to have different expiration dates. However, if you're posting to a lot of schools, you probably just want to set one global expiration date so you don't have to manually type that all in. Once this is set, you can go ahead and select Save. You'll see that the job was successfully created, and this is what you'll see. The status of the job will typically be pending for 3 to 5 business days, as the school does need to manually review it and then approve it. In this case, you're seeing that it's automatically approved at Rivendell because this is a demo account and I do have it set to automatically approve these jobs, just for demonstration purposes. So this video has walked you through how to post a job in Handshake.